want to say thank you for joining us. I want to say we want to get some merch out there, so let us know if you'd like anything.
Oh yeah.
And just comment on the YouTube video here.
Yeah.
This brew.
Oh yeah.
I am actually quite excited about. I don't want to get my hopes up because, well, you know, but this is called Anastasia's Chocolate Fantasy. Russian Imperial Stout. Stout aged on cocoa nibs. I think every lady has a chocolate fantasy.
That's right.
Is that what it says?
No, I made that. It's 10.52% alcohol by volume.
10?
10.52%. Deep,
accurate.
Deep chocolate greatness. A beer so luxurious it was once reserved for the Tsar's court. And though you don't have to pretend to be royalty to enjoy this imperial delicacy,
Well, I will.
Anastasia's allure may inspire a flight of fantasy. There's the domes of St. Basil's Cathedral in Moscow. Please treat her kindly. Anastasia is alive. Please treat her kindly as she has been bottled with a portion of fermenting beer and contains live yeast. If the bottom layer of yeast is disturbed during handling, allow the beer to settle upright for a few days before consumption.
Will do.
Extended cool cellaring of this beer is possible, but drink by the date stamped on the cork for peak freshness. It says here, Imperial lineage, mild ale malt, roast barley, blah blah blah.
It said
50
blah, blah, blah.
IBUs. Okay, so this was the beer to the Imperial court, but it's of Russia, but it's by South Street Brewery since 1998.
Yeah. In this story, it sounds like Anastasia's getting a
October,
little,
I think
little dark loving
What is
October
it?
2016.
behind the king's back or whoever it is.
Yes, the Tsar.
Okay, whatever.
This says here, founded in 1998, Charlottesville's oldest brewery, so they have not been brewing for very long.
1998
Yeah,
is Charlottesville's oldest brewery. Oh,
Stop by our downtown brewery, South Street Brewery in Charlottesville.
I do want to go to Charlottesville.
I do too. I like it there.
I've never been and I've been wanting to get.
It's a cool place. It's where UVA is and all that. It's
Yeah.
cool.
We got a lot of B&Bs, you know.
They sure do.
It's real dark. Oh my lord.
Oh yeah, it's gotta be.
It's like it looks like ink. It's so dark.
It's an Imperial Russian Stout.
I know, but it's like,
Jesus Christ.
I'm not complaining about it being dark. I'm just
What'd you
commenting
expect
on it.
is all?
It sounds kind of complaining.
No.
Sounds a little complaining. I get that vibe.
Tibbets, what do you have to say?
I'm just waiting.
Tibbets,
It is the motor oil
She's-
color.
I
She's
don't
playing
have-
it smart so you guys can't bitch at her.
Do you have anything else to add, Tibbet? No, I don't.
Nah, dumb. That's
Why not?
That's a pretty
Yeah.
good reference for you guys.
Why not? I don't know.
Meh.
No.
It's good, but it's
Got
very
a real weird aftertaste.
Man. for all they hype it up to be.
Expected more.
Yeah, it is
flavor.
chocolatey. It is stouty, and
It's just so much of a very heavy stout.
It's the Russian Imperial
Yeah.
Stout. I mean, that's kind of what I'm getting.
I guess I don't know what I was expecting.
My
but I
problem
just-
with it is that it's not more.
Chocolatey than
It's not
normal.
any more chocolatey than the normal Russian
Yeah,
Imperial
yeah.
Stout. Specifically one at 10 and a
It
half
has
alcohol.
the same chocolatey thing that you would just from
Yes.
an Imperial
Right,
Stout.
right.
With that said, it's a pretty decent Imperial Stout.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's alright.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not blown away. Kind of not. I mean, I'm not a huge stout person, anyways. But
that's
Digression. Know what we need, Maple Mistress.
oh
You need to find that.
they said they have
What
it.
is it?
It's a maple
Imperial ale.
It's amazing. We had it at the
Beautiful.
brew fest. It's just like we each had like 4
But the
glasses.
maple,
It was
we're not maple. What is this?
chocolate.
The chocolate fantasy. Anastasia
Come on,
chocolate fantasy.
You know what? Honestly,
Not the Maple Mistress.
all right. So here's my issue.
That's what I know.
What's your issue?
My issue is the beer itself is good, but if you just handed me this beer and said, "Hey, try this," I'd be like, "Yeah, that's pretty good. What is that?" Or that's real good. What is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's Russian IPA or a Russian Imperial Stout. I'd be like, "Yeah, that's exactly what I would think it was."
Mm-hmm.
No,
But
it's
it wouldn't. It
chocolate.
wouldn't be.
I wouldn't be like, well, it must have cocoa nibs and chocolate in it.
It wouldn't be like a first time I had Old Rasputin type thing.
Right.
It wouldn't be something like that. Honestly, I'm gonna give this. I'm kind of disappointed based on the
I'm
description and
definitely
everything.
disappointed.
I'm gonna give this a 6.5. I like the beer itself, but
It's
I'm
not
very
bad.
disappointed based on the description. I was expecting kind of a chocolate cocoa bomb, and I'm kind of.
It's marketing itself. I feel like
That
as
sounds
more of a
delicious.
dessert.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
and so I would think,
We should
especially.
make one of those in a restaurant. The chocolate cocoa bomb.
You know what though? The bad part about this was my thought about it was when I saw 10.5%, I'm thinking, okay, what they're doing is adding extra sugars because basically the higher the alcohol, if you want to mask it, make it sweeter.
mm-hmm.
So, same with anything, right? So in that case, I was thinking, man, this could be a really sugary, chocolatey, massively
Right.
chocolatey drink. Really, it just tastes like a Russian Imperial Stout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's not bad. It's just disappointing based on the marketing.
I agree. 6.5 is my rating.
You could pour this on some vanilla ice cream. It'd be decent.
Yeah.
Five
You
and a
should
half.
try that.
I know I should.
It is good.
I haven't done that yet. I think I'm at a 5.5 as well. The last one is pretty much.
I'll give this a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's not that it's bad. It's not. I don't find it great. I do generally, depending, like Russian Imperial stouts.
Yeah.
This
This one's just disappointing. I mean, for what it says it is.
Yeah.
If you went to a bar and said, I want a chocolatey Russian Imperial Stout, and said, this is actually a chocolate Russian Imperial Stout, you'd be like, well, whatever.
There's not more of a chocolate. Maybe you don't want more of a chocolate thing, but still, I feel like there should at least be some, maybe even different kind of chocolate. Maybe even like that Tootsie Roll chocolate.
Do you remember the Sam
type
Adams
of flavor? Some kind of different flavor than just a normal
Do you remember
chocolate.
the Sam Adams chocolate Bach? It was only like 5.5% or something, but it had this very cocoa, like Hershey's cocoa flavor.
Right.
Anyway,
That's kind of what I was expecting. Something like that, like a milk chocolate.
Yeah, no.
This is more
None
like
of
the
that.
dark chocolate
Yeah,
that
it
you would
is.
get in a normal
It's
Imperial
a
stout.
totally normal thing. Anyway,
Yeah.
so 5.5,
Mhm.
6.5, 6.
5.5.
You give it 5.5.
Yeah, we were both 5.5.
Okay, 2 5.5s, a 6.5, and a 6. This has been South Street Brewery, Anastasia's Chocolate Fantasy Russian Imperial Stout.
Oh yeah.
Stout aged on cocoa nibs. It's 10.52% alcohol. Taste Store will be back. We thank you for joining us, and please do join us again.